We all know the frustration, that sinking feeling when you see your phone battery dwindling, especially when you're out and about, or that agonizing crack spiderwebbing across your screen, obscuring your view and threatening to completely fail. Today, we're tackling a truly agonizing dilemma. Would you rather suffer from perpetually low battery or a permanently cracked screen? Let's start with the low battery scenario. Imagine it, a consistent 1% battery life, forever. No matter how much you charge, it never goes above that magical, frustrating 1%. You're constantly tethered to a charger, a digital nomad chained to an outlet. Forget spontaneous photos, quick messages, or navigating with GPS. Your phone becomes a glorified paperweight, a beautiful, useless brick. The constant anxiety of impending shutdown would be a relentless companion. Every notification, every app opened, a gamble against the inevitable. You'd meticulously ration your battery, prioritizing calls over texts, essential apps over games. Your social life would be dictated by the whims of a single percent. This isn't just inconvenience, it's a fundamental shift in your relationship with technology, a constant reminder of its limitations. It's a life lived on the edge, a perpetual state of low power mode. Now let's consider the cracked screen. The initial shock of the accident, the sickening crunch of glass, the immediate visual impairment, but then the slow acceptance. The crack becomes a part of your phone's identity, a battle scar from a clumsy moment. It might affect the touch sensitivity, making precise taps a challenge. The visual distortion could be distracting, obscuring parts of your screen. But it's a constant, a known quantity. It's not the unpredictable, ever-present threat of a dead battery. You can still use your phone, albeit with some limitations. The inconvenience is tangible, but it's not the existential dread of a phone that's constantly on the brink of death. It's a visual imperfection, a reminder of past carelessness, but it doesn't cripple your digital life in the same way. You can still take photos, send messages, and navigate. The functionality remains, even if the aesthetics are compromised. So which is worse? The constant gnawing anxiety of a perpetually low battery, or the persistent visual annoyance of a cracked screen? It's a question of constant, low-level stress versus a more manageable, albeit irritating visual impairment. One is a slow, agonizing death of functionality. The other is a persistent, but ultimately survivable injury. There's no easy answer, and the choice ultimately depends on your priorities and your tolerance for frustration. What would you choose? Let us know in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts on this incredibly difficult decision. And remember, always be careful with your phone.